This is my recap of The Little Couple. It's still an hour-long episode, season 6, episode 4, Our First Christmas. And that's what the episode is about. It's our first Christmas together. Now, because of Jen's chemotherapy, they have to do things to keep her out of the public because there's a risk of infection and viruses and stuff like that. So they're trying to figure out how they can do Christmas and introduce their kids to the holiday while not exposing Jen or risking her health. So it's Christmas Eve, and because of Jen's just where her body is at, they have to move the chemotherapy to the day after Christmas, which means that she'll be a little bit perkier on Christmas Day itself. So they're learning more about Zoe's personality, and she's so cute, and she's talking and all that, and they want to put together a train to go around the tree, and so Bill sets it up, but it's not working, and so then Will's getting upset, and Zoe's crying, everyone's crying, so they put them in their chairs and feed him this gigantic meal. So it was like what I would make myself. So they must like make them meals and then feed it to them for like 3 or 4 meals, because like a huge peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a big pile of fruit and all that. But they get the train working and the kids are really excited. And they go to hang up new stockings that have like, you know, Mama and Papa on it. Baba. And while Zoe's like standing on the fireplace, which is marble, she like rolls back and hits her head, starts bleeding everywhere, and it really gave me that weak in the knees feeling. But Jen was able to like look at it, and it stopped bleeding relatively quickly, and you know, Zoe stopped crying, and little Will was like helping her, like bringing a napkin and patting her on the head and stuff. It was really sweet. But so Zoe was okay, and they were able to go out on a hayride where they sit in the back of the trailer with all this hay. And they could go down this neighborhood that has all these Christmas lights and show them to the kids, and the kids ooh and ah. And they picked a time when basically no one else would be there, so that Jen wasn't exposing herself or being exposed to viruses. Now, they asked, they can't take the kids to the mall to actually see a Santa, so Jen's dad agreed to dress up as Santa, and Will thought it was awesome, and Zoe wanted no part of him whatsoever. Was doing the whole like kid screaming in Santa's lap. Then they had Christmas, which we didn't see, and the day after Christmas, Jen had to go in for a 24-hour chemotherapy. So Jen's mom is there to watch the kids, and Jen goes to the hospital, and Bill gets her all set up, and then leaves her, and then, you know, because he has to be with the kids, and then they decided they're going to bring her lunch, so they get the kids all ready, and you know, Bill like putting the socks on, the kids pulling off the socks and putting on a shoe, and the kids, you know, hitting him on the back and goofing off, and then they take her in to see Jen, and Jen's, you know, really tired. I mean, obviously this is incredibly difficult, and the kids are kind of in everything, in the stethoscope and touching this and touching that and so on and so forth. And that was pretty much the episode, pretty cut and dry.